this video, we're gonna walk you through how to file your own Florida LLC, but do not worry. Each state provides their own government website where they're going to have a very similar form to fill out and require or ask from you almost identical information. If you wanted to take out a notepad and write something down, this would be a good time to do it. Or you could simply take a screenshot in order to see some of the basic information you're gonna need when you're filing. So here's the basic information. You're gonna need your LLC name, and you wanna make sure that it's not taken, so search the records. So your name with LLC at the end of it. You're going to need a principal place of business. Now keep in mind, this needs to be a street address and not a PO box. It could be any physical street address. You're gonna need a mailing address, which usually is the same as the principal place of business. You're also going to need, and very important, a registered agent. So your registered agent needs to have a physical street address within the state that you wish to register in. So up until this point, keep in mind, and this is what I've done with my own LLC, is that you can just be the registered agent and your principal place of business could be where you live. So it can be that simple and it can help you save with some costs. Keep in mind that this is going to be public information, so proceed at your own risk and whatever you're most comfortable with. Finally, you're going to need a name and address for the members of the LLC. If you're a sole member LLC, you can simply just put your name, state that you're an authorized member, and include your address. And it doesn't even need to be within the state that you're filing in. Okay, so now with the basic information out of the way, hopefully you took out a notepad and you wrote down the information that you need. Now let's go on to the final piece of this where we actually fill out the form and you're gonna see how simple it is. We're here on the government website. We've read and acknowledged the terms. We want to file our new LLC. So let's assume that our limited liability company name, after we've done our database search to make sure it's available, is Marketing LLC. We know that that's likely not going to be available, so try to be a little bit more creative. So principal place of business, we're going to make something up for the purposes of this video. So we're going to say it's 1234 Beach Drive, and that we're in apartment 1234 in Miami, Florida. That's where I'm located, so I guess that's what the first thing that comes to mind is. So 12345 US, principal place of business is out of the way. Remember, street address. We're gonna say it's the same as our mailing address. Now our name of the registered agent can just be ourselves. So the registered agent is gonna be John Doe or Jane Doe, and their address, remember, is 1234 Beach Drive, apartment 1234, Miami, Florida, zip code 12345. So up until this point, if you're a small business and you just want to do it on your own, you have no partners, you want to keep it simple, and you're okay with this being public record, just let it through with your own information, and it's that simple. You're going to save quite a bit on cost with the registered agent service. So, if you're running lean in your small business, maybe you're just getting started, maybe you want to save a little money here and there, this is a great way to do it. Now, don't get caught up in this section about the purpose or the statement. You want to be as broad as possible. Remember, businesses change, business models change. You want to remain flexible and not be stuck to one narrow purpose. So we're going to say that this business conducts any and all lawful activity under the laws of Florida. That simple, guys. You don't need to really go crazy here. You want to stay broad. So the notice of the annual report is just going to go to ourselves. So we're jdmarketing@gmail.com. The authorized representative is John Doe himself. And John Doe is the sole authorized member. And remember that John Doe lives at 1234 Beach Drive, Miami, Florida, 12345 US. And he was in apartment 1234. So guys, review your information to make sure it's okay, but you're done. Just pay your filing fees, but that's all you're gonna have to pay is the state's filing fees, and you're gonna save potentially hundreds or maybe even over $1,000 going to an attorney or going to a service provider. So guys, I hope this helps. I hope you got some value out of it. If this did help you, like the video, subscribe to Founders Council. We're going to be putting out a ton of videos that help people just like you, small business owners, lay the foundation for their business so that they can prevent costly disputes without attorneys. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.